Headlines most affecting Abbotsford this week. Guilty of a turkey farm shooting. Advanced polls for the provincial election are now open. An independent candidate drops out. And Trinity Western Volleyball gets into the national spotlight. Alex will have more in sports. All right, Abbotsford, let's get started. Black Press reporting that the owners of a Maple Ridge turkey farm say they are relieved after an Abbotsford man who burst through their front door firing a loaded gun was handed a 4-year prison sentence. The incident happened back in 22. Dustin Bourne was rather silent in the courtroom and listened to the judge as he read out the sentence last week in a Port Coquitlam courthouse. Bourne received 4 years for break and enter to be served concurrently with a 3-month sentence for killing the family's German Shepherd. Advanced polls for the October 19th provincial election have opened across the province. To find out where you can vote, go to Elections BC online and just type in your riding or your address. By now, you should have received a card that looks like this. Abbotsford News reporting that the independent candidate Shelley Jan has withdrawn her candidacy for Langley Abbotsford, although her name is still going to appear on the voting ballot during the election. That's according to Elections BC. Printing of the ballots actually began on September 29th, and they were completed before she withdrew. So her name is still going to be on that ballot. Now, every politician has a best before date. Jason Lum said that to Abbotsford TV back around 2019 during an interview. While Jason Lum is not totally riding off into the sunset, he's going to step away as chair of the FVRD, the Fraser Valley Regional District. He has served 8 one-year terms. That is something almost unthinkable in this day and age of the political landscape. So he's going to stay on as a city councillor for Chilliwack. He is also a dad of a toddler, so the parental pull is rather obvious. Now, 4 years ago, he did take a run at provincial politics as an independent, losing to Chilliwack Kent and current MLA Kelly Padden, and for the record, they're still on good terms. Lum said in a September 26th meeting of the FVRD, it's simply time to step down and let someone else take the reins. The board will elect a new chair in November, and there is speculation that Abbotsford councillor Patricia Ross may consider running for that vacancy. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And with tongue in cheek, the annual campaign is called Check Your Pumpkins. As we're gearing up for Halloween, it is a reminder that 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. Early detection is essential. And ladies, if you're due for a screening for a mammogram, don't put it off. It literally could save your life. Gallery 7 Theatre presenting the 2nd annual Comedy Fest featuring all ages improv. This is on the 18th and then stand-up on the 19th. Both performances will be held at the Matsqui Centennial Auditorium starting at 7 o'clock. Now, the stand-up night on October the 19th is going to be hosted by actor, comedian, master of ceremonies, and he's been on Abby TV before, Cliff Prang. He's going to be joined by a very talented team of new and returning stand-up comics from around the region, including Monique Bellamy, Jenny Davidson, Leyland Clausen, and Devinder Purewal. Sarah for Women is a nonprofit society providing safe refuge and community-based resources for women in the Valley, and they promote and support women's efforts to achieve domestic, political, and social equality. On Thursday, October the 24th, they are hosting a comedy night at the Hub on Gladwin. Tickets for that fundraiser are $50. Coming up, the volleyball spotlight will be coming to Trinity Western. Alex will have sports next.
Hello Abbotsford, here's your sports update. Starting in hockey, we're back in July. The BCHL announced that the 2024 Showcase event would take place in Chilliwack and Abbotsford, with the Vancouver Canucks co-hosting the event. The showcase starts this Sunday through to the 17th and will be split between the Abbotsford Centre, home of the American Hockey League's Abbotsford Canucks, and the Chilliwack Coliseum, home of the BCHL's Chiefs. Tickets for the 2024 BCHL Showcase in Abbotsford and Chilliwack are now available. Over to football. Now that the BCFC 10-game regular season is over, it's playoff time, and this is how things are shaping up. The Langley Rams got the W and locked up second place and home field advantage this weekend at McLeod Stadium. The Rams dispensed the West Shore Rebels 24-13. Rams finishing the season at 7-3, while West Shore finished at 5-5. The Valley Huskers lost to the Vancouver Island Raiders 42-38 in Nanaimo. Both teams end the season at 5-5, but Huskers lost the season series. The Huskers head to Kelowna for round 1 of the playoffs against the Sun. West Shore travels to Langley. And in soccer, with the UFV women's squad, Emerson Toop scored in the 4th minute, but a pair of UBC Okanagan Heat goals gave them the full 3 points last Sunday at Rotary Stadium in Abbotsford. The Cascades fall to 2-5-1 with the result, while UBCO moves to 4-4-1 on the season. Next up for the women's are back in action with a home set against the Trinity Western Spartans next Friday and Saturday. Friday is also the Cascades' annual Hall of Fame induction night, with kickoff set for 5:30 p.m. at Rotary Stadium. On the men's side, UFV's Kevin Milan scored twice in the first half and added a highlight reel assist in the second half for good measure as the UFV Cascades routed the UBC Okanagan Heat 6-0 on Sunday at Rotary Stadium in Abbotsford. With the win, UFV goalkeeper Jackson Caux picks up his 17th career Canada West win to pass Cascades alumni Mark Village and set a new program record. UFV striker Mateo Brezina also made UFV history on Sunday as he set up Milan's first goal on the night to pick up his 7th assist of the season and set a new single-season program record. The Cascades win moves them to 7-3-2 and clinch a playoff berth, while UBCO drops to 2-8-3. Next up for the men's team is a home set against the Trinity Western Spartans on Friday and Saturday. Now coming up, Cari with the weather.
Our weather for this Thanksgiving weekend is going to be gorgeous. Temperatures on Saturday are going to get up to 22 degrees. Sunday and Monday, 21, so lots of sunshine. Rest of the week, though, not so great. Back to fall weather, temperatures up to about 16, great chance of rain on Wednesday, and nighttime temperatures down to about 9 degrees. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Thanks, Cari, and thank you for watching. If you have a local news story you'd like us to report on, you can always send us a note to news@chilltv.ca. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great, long Thanksgiving Day weekend. Pass the cranberry sauce. I'm Don Lehn.